If you're watching this video right now, you're probably thinking to yourself, what in the heck is Christian doing on a boat right now? Isn't he supposed to be showing us real estate, right, Gigi?
Right.
Well, my answer to you would be relax. We're here in Winter Haven, Florida. We're gonna be showing you what makes this city so special, and that's the chain of lakes. Now, I wanna give a big shout out to Freedom Boat Club for sponsoring this video. You're gonna learn a little more about this subscription-based, pretty much boat ownership company. But let's jump right into the video. Okay, stop number one for the lakes is Lake Winterset. Now this will rival anybody's #1 lake. This is 1B for me. So don't be mad at me if you live on Lake Winterset, if you live in Winter Haven and this is your favorite, but it's still a gorgeous lake. Now Lake Winterset consists of 2 lakes. You have Little Lake Winterset and Big, or just Lake Winterset. This is the clearest of all of the lakes. Little Lake Winterset is spring-fed. It's said to be spring-fed, so it's crystal clear water, and Lake Winterset actually benefits from that. So it's 556 acres of clear water, and it's surrounded by residential property. So you don't see a lot of wooded areas. You see a lot of residential properties. Now these residences that you're seeing are, a lot of them are gated communities. You have condos on one side that you can get into for about $185,000, a little over, a little below that. And then you have properties here that range all the way up to the 2 million. So something for everybody here, but I really love Lake Winterset, and you do too.
So Freedom Boat Club was established in 1989 as a boat rental company, and then it developed into what is corporate locations and franchise locations all over the world. It's a member-based boat club, so you have to basically pay an entry fee depending on what type of membership you would like, and then just pay your monthly dues. You don't have to clean the boats when you're done with boating. You don't have to store your boats. You don't have to pay for maintenance. We take care of that. Once you go out boating for the rest of your day, the only thing you have to do is pay for the gas that you consume, and our dock staff would take care of the cleanliness of the boats, the storage, and everything.
Okay, Lake Eloise, this is my 1A. This rivals Lake Winterset, I would say, but this is 111 acres of water space. And what makes this place so unique and so desirable would be Cypress Gardens and Legoland. We're gonna run over there, we're gonna show you, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so we're now pulling up to Cypress Gardens, which was actually Florida's very first tourist attraction. That's right, it wasn't Disney World. It was founded by a gentleman by the name of Dick Pope. 1936, he had over 8,000 plant types in a botanical garden. Recently, it's been purchased by Legoland, which is a real theme park, water park, amusements, and Legoland actually kept the botanical garden, which kind of keeps that history here. Now, any weekday you can come and you can watch a ski show here, which is really amazing. You can pull your boat up, it's totally free. So what you see here is a tire barrier, and if you live on the chain, or if you're visiting, or if you're a member of the boat club, you can pull your boat up. This is where you anchor down so you can watch the ski show. Something that I really love, not just about Lake Eloise, but the chain in general, you can see these big, tall cypress trees, but if you look down below them, sometimes you can see these little nubs where the trees were cut down. So back in the day, they used to actually use these cypress trees to make the skis. So when you're riding through and you can see these cypress knots, it's really cool to see how the history was created from the nature around the lakes. Okay, here we are in Lake Lulu. This lake right here is special to somebody that's on this boat, and he's actually behind the camera because he used to live on Lake Lulu. 315 acres of a cigar-shaped lake. I think of it more of a pass-through lake. You have residential properties on one side, you have this wooded preserve on the other, but it's really, really good for slalom skiing. It's kind of this weaving ski course, as you can see right over here. But a long lake, long cigar-shaped lake. So a little fun fact, these lakes were not always connected, and in 1915, this canal that we're looking at right now was actually dug out by hand. And a couple years later, Florida passed legislation to allow the citrus owners to use these canals and lakes to actually move their citrus to get it over to the trains. Hey, when you're on these canals, make sure you're waving at everybody. Lake Ship, we have Harborside on one side, Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission on the other side. That is the sheriffs of the water, and they do a great job keeping this chain of lakes really, really safe. This is the first lake that has 2 public boat ramps on, one on the east, one on the west side, but it's pretty much just a very round lake, great lake to fish. Here's a fishing tip. At the right part, the right time of the year, if you fish the mouths of the canals, you'll do really, really well. We're on Lake May. Things that you can do on Lake May, it's a smaller lake of the ones that we're showing you, but you have Winterhaven water sports where you can get your jet skis, your paddle boards, that sort of thing. Twisted Prop is a cool pull-up restaurant, the best wings in town. Tanner's Dockside, another pull-up restaurant, live music, good food, half off ribeyes when? Wednesdays. We might be going there, so stay tuned for that. And then you have Marine Supply, and this is where you can come and you can get your gas when you're on the water if you're kind of traveling up and down the chain of lakes. But a lake that's known for its food and its pass-through. Gigi told us about this new authentic Mexican food truck that just opened up right here on Lake May. Now, they have the food truck there because they're renovating the property right now, but I heard the food was amazing. If you've been there before, comment down below what we should try. So this right here is Caribbean Bay, live music all of the time, but they're really known for their rum runners. They used to be able to where you can pull up and grab one from the window. You can't do that anymore. So now you have to come in, enjoy the music, grab you a rum runner, relax. Hey, no drinking and driving on the water, everybody. Okay, the last and final lake. Listen, you gotta stick around because we're gonna stop at a restaurant. We're gonna show you what it's all about. But Lake Howard, you got 621 acres of family-friendly water. This is a very popular lake. This is a lake that people come to tube, to ski, and do all sorts of water sports. But it's also known for its best sunsets. And guess where you need to go to watch the sunset? Old Man Frank's. Best oysters in town, live music. You can go there Monday through Sunday. So the tour has come to an end. Freedom Boat Club has been amazing, but it's lunchtime, so we stop at our favorite restaurant, Tanner's, and we meet with our good friend Cammie, owner of Paddleboardwinterhaven. There's a lot of waterfront restaurants here in Winter Haven, right? But Tanner's has like that separating factor, and you're gonna show us what it is right now.
Yes, so the 2-in-1 comes from the fact that we actually have a pavilion out here.
Right.
That you could do anything from just coming to listen to live music on a Saturday night,
Yep.
to a wedding,
Yep.
to a birthday party, to Sunday Fun Day, where we've
Yeah.
got the big water slides
Yep,
going
yep.
on, in the bounce house. It has its own food truck, so if you're looking for something quick while you're out on the boat, you could slide in,
Yep.
dock, come get some shade
And
on the pavilion.
She hit it on the head. You pull your boat up, you're in your swim trunks,
Yes.
you go on the water slide, you grab you a mule.
I'm actually dressed up today because I have sleeves.
I wonder what we're gonna be doing here, but let's go check it out.
Yeah, so I own Paddleboardwinterhaven, and a couple years ago we got together and we're trying to make this a destination for fun, and what better way to get out on the lake if you don't have a boat or you don't have a friend with a boat? Well, you can come out and go paddleboarding.
Well,
Absolutely.
what are we waiting on? You gonna get me on there?
Absolutely, I'm ready to go.
Let's do it. So I have to say that Cammie is an amazing instructor, very detailed, and she made me feel extremely comfortable. So regardless of your experience or your skill level, she's gonna make sure you understand what you need to do top to bottom to safely have a good time. about some real estate here. And so we're gonna start with Lake Winterset. And in the last 400 days, 3 single-family homes have sold, and they've averaged just over $2 million. And it's a little bit of an exceptional situation, as all 3 of them have sold in the Renaissance community, which is a pretty high-end community. And I feel like I need to add that all 3 of these sales, each property have been over 7,000 square foot. So they've been pretty big in comparisons to some of the other properties on some of the other lakes. Not every sale is like that. I do want to mention that Lake Winterset has an affordable option. There's a community called Winterset that is gated and guarded, and a lot of these condos pop up for sale throughout the year. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. Some of them are 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and they range from that $150 all the way up to about $250. Okay, let's head over to Lake Eloise. In the last 400 days, 8 properties have sold, averaging $1.6 million. One thing that I have to say about Lake Eloise is I believe that it averages a larger lot size than some of the other lakes. And obviously there's a variety of homes. You can find some smaller homes, but take a look at this lot. You can get something that's 2,500 square foot all the way up to 7,000 square foot. But there is a variety of homes on Lake Eloise, bigger lake, so you're going to see more sales. And then if we head over to Lake Lulu, this is the lake that I said that looks like a cigar. I think it does, more of an oval shape, but 1 property is sold in the last 400 days, and that's averaged $800,000. So, but I do want to mention that there's 2 affordable options on Lake Lulu. Not to say that $800,000 isn't, but you have 2 condo townhome complexes here. All right, one of them is Water's Edge, where you can actually have a boat. I've seen people beach their boats here. And then you also have Park Lake over here. Both of them have options $150 to $250. As you get to Lake Ship, there's been 2 properties that have sold, averaging just under $550,000. But this is where you're going to see the size of homes drop. Both properties that have sold have been under 2,000 square foot and a little on the older side. So some fixer-uppers here when you start to work your way up. And then once we get up to Lake Howard, this is a pretty popular lake, and it averages $450,000, $500,000. But in the last 400 days, 7 properties have sold. And one thing that I do want to talk about when it comes to Lake Howard is this is where you start to see a little bit of a shift, right? You're not going to have your lake in your backyard anymore. If you can see if I can give you a better shot here. So here's your property. This is what you're going to see around Lake Howard. Here's your property. Then you have your main road, and then across the street, this is your dock. This is, how you enjoy your lakefront lifestyle. So some people love it, some people don't. But I do want to mention that, as always, hey, if you want to take a look at some properties, my team and I would love to assist you with that. We'll have all of our contact information in the description down below. And if you're looking to sell real estate here in the Winterhaven area, I mean, as you can see, we take pride in our marketing. I'd love to sit down with you and talk to you about what it is that we do different to help your property sell. Yeah, let's get right back to the video. Okay, so look, that was fun. But Cammie, what would you say to somebody that is considering moving to Winterhaven?
Come see me in paddleboard.
Listen, obviously there's so many things that you can do out here. The chain of lakes is obviously a lifestyle. This is just a small portion of the endless amount of things that you can do. So if you're looking to move to Winterhaven or even the surrounding areas, my team and I would love to assist you with that. You can reach me at cclayhomes@gmail.com or text this number right here. Cammie and I would love to stick around, but we have to paddleboard. So until next time.